What's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're having a beautiful Saturday. I swear I woke up and lost a day. I don't know, I just completely just spaced that. Yesterday was Friday. Woke up thinking like, Friday. Nope, definitely Saturday. But we have a couple of things to get into tonight. I'm pretty excited for it. We'll see some things we can do in the next couple hours. A really good friend of mine and friend of the channel and friend of many of you is going live tonight. I'm sure it's her this morning or afternoon. But we're going to play around, quite literally. And then we're going to see how many ghosties we can get in Ghost Town to go and raid our good friend Halien when she goes live tonight. Speak of Halien, there she is. Hello, Halien. What's up? How are you? I hope you're doing well. Does everybody have their Rubik's Cube? Everybody got it out? Got it all scrambled up? Ready for this? Whenever y'all get a chance, I know that everybody here specifically has already done so, but got the Dragon Knight short out. And let me tell you, I have no idea how I did it. Probably could not do it again if I tried. I sat down and I wrote the script, and I was like, man, this is long compared to what I filmed and edited. And unless I did want to take time, which hindsight, I could have, and I might for the long form conversion, but I ended right when the video did, and I was like, wow. I don't know if I could have done that again if I tried. I didn't have to cut anything or take anything out, but when I wanted to add something more, it turned into the impossible. So we'll see what I can do when I do the long form conversion, which I want to do before I go back to work. And start working on Mewtwo, which we all decided would be the next. And then from there, we'll see what we're going to do. Alright. Let's rock this real quick. Everybody got your cubes all mixed up? Excellent. If I do go fast and you really do have a cube with you and you want me to slow down, please let me know. Yep, Mewtwo next. And I really started trying to think, what is Mewtwo's name in Japanese? Is it just Mewtwo? Here. Oh, cool. Hope everybody had a great Saturday so far. I guess. Yeah, I guess that would be it. Yeah, most legendaries and mascot characters are the same. Minor lyric different pronunciation sometimes, but Mewtwo is pretty much the same. Which makes sense, and I'm sure Mew is still Mew. So that would just make sense that Mewtwo is Mewtwo. Here we go. Minorly, not minor. I got you. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. What did I do? Don't know how I say that. Alright. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Well, I really enjoyed this one, and I do appreciate all your help, Haley. And I was listening to your, to that special delivery Dragon Knight cartoon. Listened to that more than once, and then I listened to your voice clip a lot also. So, but you're always there when I need help with that stuff, and I super appreciate you. You just blew my mind, Alien. I'm not even gonna lie. Oops. Hold on. Hold up. Oh no. Oh well. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Meryl or Yavatal might be the most different while still the same because the R's and L's are just not pronounced the same. I gotcha. It's funny that you would say that, and I say that you blew my mind because we only have a couple of things to do tonight because I certainly do want to be there to support you in your stream tonight. And I know that you went on a little bit later, earlier, you know, depending today, so. Excellent, thank you. I tried really, really hard. And I said it to myself 100 times, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. You need to go lay down. We'll go on a small break, but way too early. Go lay down. Go on. No, I really appreciate that. I still didn't update the short for Bulbasaur. I still have the slightly incorrect mispronunciation, and then I fixed it in the long form, but I hold on to that as a reminder to always double check my spelling, my pronunciation before I do the recording, so. In fact, the only real regret about the Dragonite short that I have is halfway through you can actually hear Dragonite fly by the window. Aside from that, everything went great. Oh, there we go. This keeps all. I'm sure you guys are getting sick of me doing that by now. Just the same thing over and over and over and over again. Of course, if you ever wanted to have fun with it instead, you can make designs with your cube. And of course, we've already seen the ever popular checkerboard pattern. So, you can always checkerboard it. One of my favorites that I figured out how to do. Let's see if I can still do it. There we go. Of course, now that I moved it and I'm not at my original position, if I just do that again, there's a really, really good chance that it's not going to work to go back to the way that oh. Never in a million years have I done that. Excellent. I love that. Everybody got the monster? Sweet. That, and you blew my mind because one of the few things that we are going to do probably first so we can get it done. So I actually picked up a Yveltal, a little figurine. Like we had our little Gengar that was gifted to us by, I believe WTF gifted that to us. Hey JP, I hope you're doing well, man. We are doing good. It's been an okay day thus far. I'm just sorting through some stuff. Had to be lazy today. But I kicked out the Dragonite short. So, really, really, really satisfied with it. It's good to see you, JB. How was your day? So yeah, we're going to get into that, I believe, in a second. Before we get into that, and while people are still kind of trickling in, what's up, JR? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, fam. I hope the kids are doing amazing. We're going to start with a poem as people trickle in. I know that we typically do them throughout. We never really start there. What's up, Covello? I hope you're doing well. You're excited about tomorrow? Excellent. We're all excited about tomorrow. I'm going to do my hardest to get in there. There is a wrestling event tomorrow. It is in Paris, so it is super early. I will be hanging out with Nikki Nocturne in her stream while we watch it, but the good news is that it is a little bit early, so it'll be over before any of the late night festivities. So there we go. I'll bet. They are here! Oh, hello, Jackson Jade. It is good to see you. I hope y'all like toys and watching toys and seeing toys being built, because I've got a lot of them. I don't know if I have anything to spoil. Oh, you meant about the wrestling. Got it. You need to go and lay down. It is not time to go out yet. You're really bugging me. She's starting to start thinking that she calls the shots. Spencer, what's going on? Go Spencer and Bri. How you doing? Alright. Oh, these ever popular instructions. I'm just looking for the number one. Where's the number one? Haha. Ooh, it's a little bit more extensive than the Gengar, which is what I was hoping for, but not too extensive that it's going to take forever. Or perhaps induce rage quitting. There we go. Let's go ahead and pop these open. For those unfamiliar with what these are, if you've ever built like a model car, a model airplane, a model anything out of plastic, and you had to sit there and cut out all the little pieces and glue them together and paint them, well, I believe it's Bandai. I don't want to be wrong. Yeah, Bandai decided to do something intelligent, and they made models kind of very similar to their Gundams, where everything is already pre-painted, everything clicks together. All you have to do is snap it out of the little frame and stick them together. So that Gengar there inspired me to purchase another, and so we are going to build Yveltal. We're going to do that first, and then we're going to get back into our artists that we were looking for. And I do appreciate those that joined me yesterday for the pop-up gaming stream. That was super fun. I know I said I was going to do it in the morning. God knows I wanted to. I had a crushing headache yesterday morning, and I was trying to get things set up. It wasn't working, and I just decided to try it again when I was feeling a little bit more awake. The little paper models are super... Paper models? Do tell. What are the paper models? But this is what they look like. So this is our legendary Pokemon in part form. This is one of the three. Get the other ones real quick. I'm not sure if I've seen any of those paper models. They sound fun. Here's all the emotion of Yveltal. Whoops. Of course, we do have to apply our own stickers. And then, of course, we've got the red and black more pieces. They are all labeled C, B, and A, and A1, and A2, thankfully. Box here. Be a good box to hold on to. That's crazy. I would love to see that. I would love to see those, try those, make those. Is it like origami almost? Put stickers on first. Place stickers starting here. Man, like has that exclamation point. Does it look the same? Okay. A1. Sticker 33. Okay. Need A1. Let me just get A1 out. A110. Alright. Let's rock. No, you glue them, so not origami, but they look like fun. Are you gonna pick some up? They sound, they're probably relatively inexpensive, yeah? A1. A1. 10. A1. 10. You've got to be kidding me. Alright. No time like the present. This might take the whole stream. Alright. This is why I say that. Look at that. Look at this piece. Look at how little. They want me to put a sticker on this. Like, come on. And then A19. I might as well grab it while I'm here. Oh my god. It's even smaller than A110. Ends justify the means. I think these are the smallest parts. Luckily, your nail can go right through these little prongs, so it's not hard and you don't break the pieces. Look at that. Teeny, teeny, tiny. Get the yeah, I've got tweezers right here. Not to say I brought them over for that particularly, but just in case. Don't want to lose these. Right, sticker time, which I very well might grab the tweezers for, because they want me to put this sticker on this little itty bitty piece, which I can do, I will do. I just might do it over here so that I can see if that's alright with everybody. I don't have my Lego tool, but I do have a tool. Alright. Man, I got the jitterbug. Jitterbug. The jitterbug. I mean, I knew I could do it. But I really, and I mean really, need to understand the purpose of putting an all red sticker on an all red piece that was already red. Seems like a waste. Alright, now we're gonna take this little itty bitty piece, prongs down, and we're gonna clip this onto it. Oh, this doesn't clip at all. This kind of holds on, and then I need A16. I'm sure this is the most frustrating portion of it. I'd only like one shade of red difference. I'm sure this is going to be his mouth, so I'm sure the sticker is to emulate its tongue wetness. I said it before, but I love that secret rare makes me want to buy one I used to have. Which one did you say you used to have? A16. A16. Let's go ahead and pop it out. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it's meant to emulate the wetness of its tongue. So we're going to take this. Flip it this way. Put this in here like that. Oh, okay. Well, the piece was still red, and now it's surrounded by black. Alright. Let's see. More stickers. A13. A13. Getting a little bigger. 15 to 40, I think. Some are pretty deep. I'm gonna have to look them up, Alien, because those sound really good, and even these are only like $12, $13, which was, you know, pretty impressive. It needs sticker 28. Oh, it wants its eye on here. This is his face. And 31. Let's get the piece right first. Here, the eye goes there. Okay, they kind of have a little raised plastic, so you can. I blotted it out, Covello, because it's definitely a chase of mine and has been for a long time. Once I discovered the secret rares within Plasma. But not only is Empoleon one of my favorites as well, it is because of this card that he is my favorite. Or one of my favorites. Alright, so we're going to take 30. God, 31. 31. And 20. 31 first. Should have grabbed my Lego tool. Slight overhang. No. Oh, that stinks. Oh, that's enough to make you cry. Oh well. Darker Bunnies, how's it going, man? Cut out when you responded to my comment. Could you say that again, please? The Dusknoir? The Dusknoir, I mentioned that, has always been a chase of mine ever since I found out about the secret rares within that set. Because, of course, you know, the ghosts have always been a very special place in my heart. So, yeah, I'm right there with you. And I remember when Plasma was like $5 a pack, $6 a pack. Alright, man, these stickers are so small. But the Gengar Eye stickers were small too. But with Yveltal, I have a feeling that if we don't align him dead on, then he's just gonna look cross-eyed. Alright. It's gonna have to do. No, it's slightly off, but I mean, we're talking a fraction of an inch. I'm sure it'll look good from afar. And I appreciate that. Appreciate that. We got that. Now we're going to come over here and it's going to click into this piece on the right. Alright. See here. I wonder if these were, I mean, I'm sure they were in a way 3D printed. Okay. So we got that. It's not on Steam? That's weird. Thank you. I got my first ETB. So, oh yeah. I could only imagine. Could only imagine. And then now they want me to do the other face. Ooh, step 4 first. Okay, what is this? A12, A11, 30, and 35. More stickers. Only Minecraft Dungeons or something was on shit. Yeah, that's like a top-down dungeon crawler. I thought everything was on, especially that. I thought, well, not everything, but I figured that everything that's on Game Pass would be on Steam. And I don't know why I thought that. They are definitely not owned by the same people. Okay, so A11, A12, A11, A12. Put that off. This off. I wonder if they mean put the stickers on before you pull them out, but I might just need to find. The Sims was a Minecraft kind of surprise. Yeah, Sims. That's weird. That is weird, but I'm so glad that you got it, Alien. So this one from the other side. 30. Alright, let's try it with the proper tool that I'm used to. 30 and 35. Now, the second verse, just like the first. Let's try it from the other side though. 35. Up it on. Good enough. And here, this way. 35. Sorry y'all, I know I wish I could do this in front of me, but man, these are so small, and looking through the camera at the same time, not a chance. And in doing it this way, I can make sure they're perfect. Alright, cool. Got that. Now we're going to take this and this and connect it to connector. Like that. Cool. Now we're going to take A14, other side of his face. Gonna open it and spawn until I see cherry blossoms on one. Honestly, you could spawn anywhere, Halien. It probably won't take you too long to find cherry blossoms wherever you go. If you just start walking. Can't miss them, really. In fact, I'm confident that every place I've spawned in my last, like, 5 worlds with... Okay, my niece's last 5 worlds have been right next to cherry blossoms, because she's very similar in a sense that she wants a pretty pink house. 34, right? 34. Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, he's trying. I don't know if I've got Rick and Morty fans in here, but if I can just say that one, Mr. Poopy Butthole is probably one of the, like, low-key faves of mine. It's kind of those canon characters, canonical. But Mr. Meeseeks, forget about it, is another one of my favorite characters. Chime in. I know not everybody likes Mr. Meeseeks. Just look through the OG black and white set research. Oh, well, I have OG black and white sets. It was my favorite era of Pokemon. I'm confident in that. Specifically, I would say my favorite set from Black and White is Boundaries Crossed. And also, probably nowhere near completing it, but if I had to pick one that I'm closest to completing from Black and White, it would be that one. Got a lot of cool cards from that too, like the Cresselia full art, the Keldeo full art, a couple golds. But no secret rares like that Empoleon you see back there. And then this one's too forward. Okay, well, we're just gonna run with it, y'all. I'm gonna take this, it says, and it wants me to put this through here. It's down. Inside through here. That's what it wants me to do. Let's line them up. Pop it in. You just like Rick and Morty, but the tech bros killed it. I don't mean to laugh at you. I'm laughing with you heavily because I understand exactly what you mean. Alright, got it. View from the back. Oh, okay, I got you. Alright, now we're gonna connect all the pieces. And then more stickers. No. Okay. Doesn't look too bad, right? His eyes look okay. One's a little far off, but if he's always to the side, nobody can tell. Sticker 32. Now it wants the other bright red only sticker. And it wants me to put it on the roof of his mouth now. Probably to cover up the lines of it connecting. That has to be the only reason I can think of. But it's here, it's a step. Let's do it. And might I just say that Lego aside, these are fun. Because we all know that Lego's fun. But these are fun to do. You do have to have a minute bit of patience with these stickers primarily, but they are fun. As well as, kind of wish my son was here. I'm sure it could teach patience also. Ooh, there we go. Well, it'll give him like a roughed up looking mouth. There. Sticker on the upper side. Alright, head done. All that just for his head. A15. A15. Clip it. Yikes. What's bigger in the picture? No. Thank you. And of course he needs a signature right here on his face. What in the bones? Oh, okay. Gotta force him. Alright. Then he's got side pieces. A17, A18. Seven. How big are these? He has a face. He does have a face. Confirmed. Yavatal has a face. And you know what I call that? Progress. I don't want to rip these things out. And I need to put stickers in here, and let me guess, on the all black pieces, you need me to put an all black sticker. Number 26. 26. Inside, I think it was this one here. Just like that. So I'm going to put a sticker inside this little crevice here. Now they're putting them inside stuff. And I think they're gray, which would make better sense. Nope, it's all black. 26. Confirming. 26. Confirmed. So it's not going to put a sticker inside that little crevice. It's going to cover up all the crevices with one giant sticker. Which, I mean, I guess if something doesn't look great on a model, you can just cover it with a sticker. Sticker is definitely too large for the piece itself. This one move it up a little, but either way, it's going to be part of it. It's not. Off to work? I don't know, I hope you have a good work, boo. Appreciate you being here as always. we go. I'm only just assuming, not looking, which is bad, very, very bad. But this one's safe. Off work, not off to work. Off work. Wow. Just got home. Gotcha. Welcome home, then. That was all me, y'all. I misled you. I read too quick. Things got crisscrossed. How was work? Would be a better question. Alright, so this one. Face. Let me go here. It's gotta go this way. And against the head. Right there. Put it all together. It's busy. Renaissance Festival, nice. It's funny, we just saw a bunch of people in Renaissance Festival gear, but it was on a game show. Making dinner, so I'm going to be lurking. No worries at all, Covella. I hope your dinner is awesome. Alright. There we go. Yavatal. Alright, let's get some wings now. Finally. No sticker. Okay, one sticker. But not for this next part. A 221. A 221. Hey, big guy. Finally, big pieces. 21 and a 223. A1, A221, A221, A223, 23. Another big piece. Heavy Day, how's it going? What should I say, Jev? That's funny. That's actually how I got another popular nickname. I don't even want to tell you. But at work, we have a interdepartmental communication system, or chat, and somebody typed my name real quick one time and accidentally wrote Curve, KRV. And to this day, and we're talking 10 years later, just that particular person will always see me and be like, "What's up, Curve?" So when Veggie got on the Jev thing, I was like, okay, this feels familiar to me. Just making sure these are as close as they can be. Here's a little finger tail. There. Looks like a hand, but I swear this is a wing. Alright. C3. Okay, busting into the C's now. Here's C, I believe. C3. Here. You know, this might be the tail, and those might be the wings. Johnny Knight! Hope you're doing well, brother. Go to the Red Fair someday. They look really fun. Absolutely. I feel like you should, if possible, you should plan a trip to the United States at some point. Of course, I'm sure it would be tough for all of us to get together because we live all in different places, but 21. It's funny how they arrange their sticker sheet. Looks like a little guy. 21. This has to be the tail because this is the little guy's feet. Alright, I just got to put it on. Great, just chilling. Excellent. When everybody gets a chance. Appreciate you smashing the like button. And as of today, I just put out my Dragonite appreciation short. And man, I got to learn a lot about Dragonite today. Bunch of stuff that I didn't realize. And the influences behind his design. Alright, got that. It's gonna go on our hand. This way. See, they just built everything so that it fits snugly and nice together. I am not comfortable. Why am I not comfortable here? There we go. Definitely not possible anytime soon. It's really expensive on borders. It is, yeah, it might even be more pleasant for us to come there. Not feeling the best mentally, emotionally, not gonna go. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm sorry you're not doing so well mentally or emotionally today, Heavy D. And of course, as you know, if there's anything that you ever need, you just gotta let us know, man. And if we got it, you got it. A114. That's one right here. Yep, Curve. What's up, Curve? I can hear her in my head. But at the same time, she was also one of the greatest influences as far as mentors that I've had. Like this. Clip right into here like that. And then C2. C2 needs number 20. Ryan Tran, I hope you're doing well, brother. Totally said I was going to start with a poem and then never read the poem, huh? That's fine. We will read it before we leave. I just wanted to make sure that we had enough time to get through this because our very own friend and friend of the channel, Halian, is streaming tonight. Wanted to try and plan the close to end of this stream as close to hers as possible. Poem about fruit. Haikus are easy, but sometimes they don't make sense. Refrigerator. I'll be back when I hang out. You my farewell. Farewell. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. No worries at all. We'll be right here waiting for you. Alright, got the tail all looking good. Moving on forward. Right hand. We're going to the B's now. B8 and B5. Sound like vitamins. Alright, here's B5. Forward! Hope you're doing well. Yevatel's all broken up. Oh no! We have to send all the ghost horses and all the ghost men and try and put Yevatel back together again. Okay, that was reaching. That was reaching a bit. Alien, what do you open the door to get tea? But it's you. Oh man, I know that feeling all too well. Of having that mindset of productivity, and you're like, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna be productive, and that outside hits you, and it's like, never mind. Never mind. 8. Ernie! How's it going, Ernie? Good to see you, brother. Always good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We are putting together Yveltal, which is something. I have to break the pieces up on this side, and I pop them together over here right quick. Very similar to the tail, our little hand obstruction. Make sure that these are all nice and snug. Had a better day than I planned or expected, so not bad at all. Excellent. Could drive, but inside of a car is worse than I'm really. Oh yeah, for the first 5 minutes. Trust me, that one we know. We know that one all too well. Which is why the remote starter here is very popular. So that people can start their car before they get in it. C3. Alright, C4. Woo. C4. Alright. Come on. 14 car. Oh, yeah. Yep, that makes sense. Gotta start it manually and then let it warm up before it can cool off. I remember those days all too well. Starting here. We need sticker number 1. Alright, going after sticker 1. Still alive. That's good, Ernie. That is good. Hope you had a good day so far. Good start to the weekend. Alright, take his little tail. Put this on right quick. Sticker decal. 6 feet above ground, better than 6 feet under. Yeah, you're not lying. The sticker starting here. Wrap it down. Put this into here. Take D3. Oh, dude. I swear I lost a day, but then I gained a day back because I woke up today and I immediately thought that it was Friday. And it's not Friday. I feel like there's stickers that go on this and they're not telling me to put them on this. And I was found out it is not in fact Friday. It is Saturday. So of course I quickly realized, like, oh, I get to stream tonight, which was kind of nice. I was like streaming with you guys. This one goes to 11. This one? Yes, because I haven't done the other one yet. This way. Just like that. Alright. Fair enough. C5. But then, as I was sitting here, I was like, alright, Monday, it's back to work. And I must have said this out loud, because my dad quickly reminded me that we have a holiday here on Monday, and we will not be working. So I kind of lost a day when I woke up, and I kind of gained that day right back. So it's kind of funny. Alright, we're going to do 6. Oh no, it was just 5. No. So what happened to C5? This must be it. Gotta stop talking while I'm doing this. Alright. That should be it. That should be the piece. That comes and fits right in there. It's like that. Now, what I should have did was what it instructed me to do in the beginning, which is always put the stickers on first. Every Sunday, weekends down. That's right, you did say that, huh? As soon as Sunday starts, I think we were talking about that long on somebody's stream. As soon as Sunday starts, the weekend's already over. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Might have to go back and place a sticker I didn't notice that we had to place. Alright. Which I hope I can still get to them. Should be able to. But I feel like the part on its head, around its eyes, like they made those little hard plastic pieces that slid into slots, and I know it probably would have put the price up a little bit, but I feel like the big stickers that they have here, with the preciseness that they need to be, that would have most likely been like the best bet for it. But it is not impossible. To do, but what I have to do is there's a little sticker that goes on this little line right there. So I gotta finish this this lightning bolt coming down his wing. And I believe it's gonna be that one, number 2. Number 2, yep. Appreciate y'all being here on this Saturday. We're gonna get into some cards soon too. If we can, depending on how long Yavatal takes. Because we do have our good friend Halien that's streaming here tonight. Figured we could end the stream and raid her when the time be coming. And I think she's are you playing the game tonight, Halien? You don't get Monday, do you? Probably not. They probably don't celebrate Labor Day over there. Of course, that's assumptuous, so they might. Alright, left hand now. We're going to do all of that again, just backwards. B4, B7. B4. I'm happy when I can start throwing away some of these things, too. Definitely don't rush. Oh, no, no. No rush at all. Either way, I know that you'll be on by the time I'm done, but you also know that my record for longest time goes roughly about 6.5 hours. Maybe it was only 5.5. It still felt pretty short. So I just want to make sure that I don't lose track of time also. These 6s. I'm sure I would have run into those. Okay. 1 7. So I did notice in your post that you mentioned that you want to avenge your fallen friend in your Pokemon game. Can I ask, which one was it again that got knocked out? Was it the frog? C6. Got the hand. Pop this out. I'll show you how I do this one. C6. So I need this guy. Take your thumbnail. Not out of here. There's different Labor Day some other month though, I think. Darn. Is it a day that y'all do get off? That day? This one's gonna be 6 a little bit. 6 and 7. not going to make that same mistake on this one. I'm going to put that one on before I put it on. Take 7. Do that. Appreciate y'all being there last night for the gaming stream if you happen to pop in. I think that I'm going to start including that into my streaming repertoire. Of course, we'll have the reading on Monday. And I was gaming anyway, so it'll just be a better experience to finally be able to bring y'all with me. And we're playing through Spyro the Dragon right now. We're starting there. Kind of symbolic. Alright, there we go. Take our hand, pop it in. Lotad was the fallen soldier. That's right, that's right. Good old Lotad. You will be avenged. I think that it would have been a cool in-game function, although dark. Yeah, probably not. Never mind. I won't finish the thought, but I'll still say it, because I no longer think they should do this, but to have a mechanic built into Lavender Town that allows you to leave, you know, Pokemon there in case of a Nuzlocke that you have to. I returned my ink. Welcome back, Heavy D. Always good to see you. I almost made a big mistake because there's still pieces on this. See that? I almost threw that away. Oh my god, welcome back, Lori. You guys are funny. We have a day off on 2 weeks for Mountain Day, I think. But these little pieces are still needed, I'm sure. You guys are funny. And triple spikes down. Just like that. And we're going to take C7. C7. I think Nuzlocke's were even far off dream when they ended up. Yeah, I don't think so either. But I did, you know, of course, always have that underlying suspicion. And I don't know about y'all. Let me know if you figured this out early, if somebody told you about it. But if you remember your adventures in the original games, as you board the Queen Anne, your rival battles you, and your rival, up until this point, Gary or Blue or Red, whoever you want to call your rival, they always had a Rattata, and then later a Raticate, and you are battling this Raticate pretty hard on the Queen Anne. And you knock it out, of course, because that's the name of the game. But then, the next time you see your rival, it's in Lavender Town, and he's in the Pokemon Tower. And you'll also notice that he never uses his Raticate again, either, when he battles you. And so, myth states that, you know, he battled so hard that he wasn't able to get to the Pokemon Center in time, and the worst happened. What are your thoughts? Because I figured that out early, when I was still probably too young to figure that concept out, although not terrible, was still probably a little advanced for my 6-year-old self. Big lore theory from Gen 1. I think you're right. Lori, my lovely energy card enthusiast, says Heavy D. Alright. Got that on. Appreciate your patience while I rocked that. We're going to put this back on here so that we can connect this puppy. It's finally starting to take form. Come on. God, what's the use of doing it on stream if I have to keep pulling it on this side? Clip with authority. I guess I wasn't pushing hard enough. I pushed hard enough that time. Alright. Now we turn it over. I'm still curious to see like where all the stickers are. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, well, it's coming. There's a lot of gray stickers and a lot of squares that match them. Push it real good. Damn it. Oh, Heavy D, I'm sorry to be the one to inform you of that, but yeah, that's probably one of the biggest lures. Another one is that Ash is in a coma ever since the Sparrow attack. Picking up what you're putting down, man. Salt and pepper's here. Salt and pepper, salt and pepper's here. Alright, C1. C1 now, officially. I think this one is done. This was its last contribution, and it wants me to take the tail and a wing. See the tail. Put that here. And the wing. I'm assuming the right wing. This looks so weird. Yeah, then I need B1. B1. The other one is there's no male men in the game, and some declare that Lieutenant Surge made that comment that he was in the war, and that a lot of the men from that universe were just, you know, didn't make it. But of course we can just think past that, and you have to think of the target audience, and I think the last thing parents would want is their kids running around and, you know, having storylines with fully grown men instead of, you know, motherly figures or professors or grandfather figures, inspirationals. Wants that here. Okay, now we have to put the back on A1 11. Every scientist is a man, but generally older, right? They're typically older, and maybe if you look, but I have seen those Pokemon fans too. But I think they just might be like insanely childish men also. But I'd say that theory, I'm just saying it's a theory because it was one. A1. A1 11, okay. Because it was one. It's not one that I typically side with, because Lieutenant Surge didn't side me that if there was a war still going on, that's probably where he would be. And he wouldn't be coming back just to defend his gym, and I'm confident in that. I like the coma theory, though. I think that one has some stat to it, but again, target audience. Alright, we have the shape. No, not the professors, like the scientists. Oh yeah, and I guess all of Team Rocket, right? But we don't typically know how old they are. Like, to me, the grunts are like 13, 14. Something like that. What's up, Bri? How you doing, man? And Spencer, if you're around. It's good to see you both. Place the sticker starting here. We gotta push them into the... Alright. So this is what I'm working on right now, y'all. See all these stickers? These little gray stickers going on the back side. So I'm gonna work on that for a little bit. And I guess I could use the camera. Just might be a little bit difficult. So just letting you know. That is true. That is true. Plus they have the entire development team from Game Freak. We have talked plenty about the Clefairy being linked to Clefable being linked to Ghastly Gengar, for those keeping track. 13, so it's exactly as it looks. Cool. Alright, 13. And Giovanni. But all the gym leaders, there's male gym leaders. Maybe they just mean in town. Like around. But the more I think about it, the more that theory. Maybe once upon a time when there was just the one game, but these are much easier to put on. Lots of men in the house too. Lots of men in the house too. Tell Jake, how's it going, brother? It's always good to see you. How was your day? Did you have a good Saturday thus far? There we go. And then done. Moving on to the other side. And then I am going to take a fast break right after I'm done with probably these stickers, so I can run my pupper down real quick. And then we'll get right back to it. I appreciate y'all being here just past the hour. Got 14 likes. Smash that like if you haven't already. We are building Yveltal. And then we're going to go through a little bit of art and try and find Pani Kobayashi artwork for the remainder of our artist appreciation short queue. And then I'm also tonight going to start converting the new Dragonite short, which I did put out today. And if in case anybody wanted to watch it, you can absolutely go and watch it. I believe it's this one. So yeah, let me know what you think. But that one is probably the most educational one that I've done thus far, because he's pseudo-legendary. And I learned plenty about Dragonite today, as well as the cultural influence on the design and the story behind it, which is very cool. Like, the story of his design is so cool, and the inspiration, that I might look up that story to learn more. Slept a lot, so yeah, pretty good set. The guy who got robbed and all the cycling road. Oh, and what about the guy that's like, hey, champ in the making, when you walk into the gym? Isn't that a guy? And low-key, y'all, it would always upset me so much, because when you get to the gym, you can always talk to that guy. That's cool. But if you ever check the pillars before you go into the gym, it'll show you the previous gym leader, like, who beat the gym previous to you. And your rival was always on it before you. Look out for Kanako Yokai. Excellent. Love that. I love the inspiration behind finding new artists for peeps. Which is why it's so hard for me. Of course, I do have my solid favorite, but if somebody's like, oh, what's your, like, top 5? It's like, they're all my favorite. Each one has contributed in their own special way. 22, big piece on the bottom, cool. And 23. I see what y'all did. What's the worst Pokemon card? Another card I found old from your short. They are artists from my favorite. Esper card, excellent. I love Esper. He's so neurotic looking. Alright. That's a tough one for me because it's not fair. Because it's simply the style of the artwork. But Miki Tanaka's Clink is probably the most basic card that is only rivaled by the Slowpoke from Fossil, who, might I add, did both cards. Same artist. Not saying they're a terrible artist, but their art style in particular seems to come off as not translated best on the card. But Miki Tanaka, for that reason, has become a solid favorite of mine. And the Bubble Mew, I will say, she also did the Bubble Mew. So you see there's a theme here. Somebody once asked in a stream yesterday, maybe, somebody said, like, I don't quite get the hype of the Bubble Mew. And I do want to remind everybody, one, hype doesn't have to be universal. People can get excited about things, and people get excited about stuff for different reasons. And one thing people get excited about is the price of what they have. And the Bubble Mew primarily seems to be a chase for the value. However, you do have ones that typically do enjoy the artwork itself. And I do like the artwork itself. I do. But when somebody's like, I don't get all the hype about it, I'm not saying they're right. I'm saying I see where they're coming from. I don't like the Bonsley showing his grappling. Okay. Yeah, okay. Although it's not typically too outside because, well, I'm sure you know why it has a hole there, because most potted plants do have holes in the bottom of it to help it come through. And the cuteness, the snap nostalgia too, because it does look very snappy. So yeah, I can see where you're coming from there too. 25. Alright, one more. I don't know why they didn't have me put these stickers on before I put it all together. Seems like that would have been the best move here. But I will say it's nice to have bigger stickers and a bigger piece of plastic to put them on. That is so crooked. That's more crooked than my smile. Alright. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. I think that's all the gray. We'll show us all the stickers. Alright, cool. That's what I was doing. Got it done. But yes, the cuteness factor as well. Liking the series, I need to go back and comment on all of them. I've just been watching and liking so far. And I appreciate that too. That helps more than you know, Matt. I think heavens, we got like 37 over. You called that one, and I am fearing doing an Ogrepon episode because he's one of my favorites and I love his story, so I have a lot to talk about. But man, it'll probably give me a good 5-10 minutes to talk about it too, with all the cards he's got. Oh, he's smiling. Oh, I appreciate that, Heavy D. I truly do. And I was only half joking. The smile is definitely something unique to everybody individually. Plus, I say it all the time that you're you and you're really good at it, so keep on doing it. A2, 16, and 19. A2, 16. Pop, pop, pop. And 19. Pop, pop, pop. Hopefully, and you know now that it's coming, the next dragon, I don't even want to put it into existence, y'all. I might just hold on to it. But you know that the next Dragonite SAR is going to be a Mega Dragonite SAR. I don't know why I just put that into the Cosmos. I'm so sorry, guys. In my mind, like, because I thought the universe would pick it up anyway, so I just went with it. And I gotta say, outside the Halucha, because I'm curious, I've only seen glimpses here and there, but I think it's confirmed, the Halucha, Mega Halucha, and I really like it. I really like it. The one thing that I'll say before I got to that conclusion was they're really missing the mark on some of these new Mega Evolutions. Did I have a dream, or did I just imagine that Charizard was getting yet another Mega Evolution, or was that a complete dream? Alright, A220. A220. Probably a cool looking Dragonite. I hope to be an awesome looking Dragonite. A shiny Mega Gengar SAR would be cool. That would be cool. Mega Gengar anything would be cool, because in similar fashion, although it's a cool card, the last SAR Gengar that we got was a Mega, not a Mega, a Gigantamax from Fusion Strike. Not to say that it's a terrible card. Love the card. Is a chase. but we didn't get to see Gengar as Gengar in his own SAR. And then the closest thing that we did get wasn't an SAR. Probably a cool looking Dragonite card. If it leaks are true, I'm looking forward to Long Legs Starmie. I didn't see the Starmie. I've seen Victory Bell, which we'll just not talk about. The Dragonite, which I want to see it in action first. I know the design looks a little bit meh, but I wanna see it in action first and see if it changes color and a shiny's a different color. Because I feel like being a Mega, they should change that shiny into their like original blue color. Not to say, because I did figure out why they look so different, and I do actually go into that in my short. Look at that little leg. Yeah. Right, got that. Pop. Oh, barnacles. Alright, 14. Are you serious? See, again, they want me to wrap this gray foot in red so that just the nails and claws are out, which is fine, but it's like, why not just make the little claws something that you put in? I think I'd prefer that. Hi Spencer, in our Discord, would you rather have a Gengar alt or a Giratina alt? There's only one way to say Gengar. You were the only one to say Gengar, really? Between those two? I mean, if I didn't have the cards that I have now, between those two, I would take the Gengar also. Of course, I can't deny that the Giratina is not sweet, but... And the story is a story that I'll remember forever. Alright, 14 on one side. That's this side. 14 on one side, alright. You were the only one who said Giratina. Okay. Really? Not the fan of the Gengar? Or just more a fan of the Giratina? Alright. That's not right. That's better. This is ridiculous. Still easier than paint and glue. But to wrap a sticker around a piece to change its color, I would prefer the paint and a controlled paintbrush right now. Right. Yes, I know, I said what I said. I'm sorry. Just give me a second, Pupper. Tuck it. Wrap it around. Maybe. That's gotta be it. But yeah, this is probably gonna peel up and away one day. It's already peeling up and away right now. Number 2, and Sword and Shield, my eyes behind the Dragonite V alt. I think that Mishin's, you were there this morning, right? In Mishin's stream. Go Spencer. And he's trying to pull the Dragonite V. Or what are you talking about, the other one? Alright, so 17. 16 on the other. 15 in the middle. Fair enough. I love the Dragonite from Evo also. Yeah, I think they could have thought of a better way to do this. Not to say that I'm a designer or anything like that, but stickers that go along a thin strip and then wrap around a toe, this doesn't really bode well. 15 in the middle. It is amazing, absolutely amazing. Just really great energy throughout. He's one of the very few streams that I do mod for. And, yeah, typically Saturday mornings is when he goes on, typically. And he was up late in his time. He's in Korea. And so yeah, I think when he went to bed it was like 4:30, almost 5 o'clock in the morning this morning. So yeah, can somebody exclamation point missions? Should drop that link. Stafford, how's it going, man? We're building Yavatal. Alright, there's my foot job. I like it. Giggity. Not too bad, not too bad. Still think there's a better way to do it. Thank you, Evie. Come on, Nightbot. Streamlabs. There you go. There's Mishins. Not only that, but he's an incredible artist, which is, of course, how I discovered him, was through his artwork. And he discovered me through my appreciation. A2, 17, and 18. 17, and 18. Now we're just doing the other foot, so yes, I'll have to do that again. So hopefully it shows up on my feed. Yes, excellent. He also posts shorts throughout the week too, which he incorporates in giveaways, although I know you're not in it for... We were watching everyone that I want to watch. Wait a minute, I agree 100%. 100%, and I had that conversation with myself too, because I was spending a lot of time doing that, which I love doing, and supporting all of you that support me. And then I realized that the time that I needed for me was being forfeit, and so I had to kind of find that nice little balance. And so I think I'm solid now, and you'll see me popping into a lot more. I think I found that perfect balance, but sadly, and maybe many of you creators might be feeling the same way about stuff, but sometimes I want to do things for me, but then when it's like not for the progression of the channel or with all of you, it almost feels guilty, as silly as that sounds. And so with that, it's kind of like oh man, I really want to do this for myself. How can I do that with them? You know? Kitty-o! Leave a ton of Discord because yeah, exactly. A ton of Discord, too overwhelmed. Had to mute a lot of things. So, I love the art streams, yeah. I've slowed down a little bit. Kind of looking for the ones that... I wouldn't say like... Because you do have those like rip and shippers and then those straight up giveaway channels. And then you'll have those like perfect in-betweeners. And I think that Mishins and a lot of you have that really good balance of doing that. And I will say that Kitty-o, for one, it's really good to see you in here, Kitty-o, Daddy-o. Everybody go sub up to them if you haven't. They're the perfect example of the stream that I'm referencing. Because when, at the end of everything, when it's like, oh, well, what's he doing? He's opening packs. Well, for who? Well, for him. Like, that makes me happy. I like watching you open stuff for you. Half of my day is Discord notifications. Really need to mute. Yeah. And I've muted some notifications. I've kind of turned others to like mentions only, because I don't want to be distant from everybody, especially in my own Discord, which I've heavily neglected also, and y'all have been very patient with me on that. And I think Discord for me was just a more way to communicate if we had to, versus like an everyday this is what I'm doing kind of a thing. I do promise that I'll use it when I get more consistent with writing and creating. The channel kind of took over that, and well, that's what I share. But y'all have fun in Discord. Like, I encourage it heavily because I do go in there and I do go through and I look at the stuff. I look at it live on stream also if you send it to me live, and let me know that I should probably check Discord. Thanks, Lori. Lori's like the absolute best, I will say that. She does so much for so many of us. And half the time I see her, she's blue and doing something. Doing something righteous, or dropping streams, promoting others, reaching out. Who did you just send me the other day? We have discovered another art channel, and I would say that I thoroughly enjoyed watching his video. Why can't I recall the name? She's alright, it's just Stafford. Watching membership muted any Discord where people tag everyone all the time, too much or less notification. Yeah, as well as like because I know some people utilize their Discord for like the giveaways in games while they're streaming, and that got a little overwhelming too. So I did mute a lot, but you know, I do check in. And I don't, I never leave a Discord just in case I need to get a hold of anybody in those Discords. I want to be able to have that option. And I want them to be able to get a hold of me. Because if that's the only Discord we share, then that's our option. Oh, that deep massage, indeed. Did Yamato just lose a battle to Gengar? Yep, that's exactly what happened. Nope, in fact, we are in the stages of creation. We have one more sticker in here, darn it. We're in the stages of creation. I'm just putting them together, actually. And they did these feet very silly, and they wanted me to wrap them in stickers instead of just making the piece red. But whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. Alright. We are at the tail end of it, though. Everything's about to start coming together. First, we gotta take that last sticker. I'm doing that now. Put that on. Yep, these are done by Bandai. And honestly, Daddy-O, they're like, I don't know if you've ever seen those Gundam models or any model car. I'm sure you've built model cars. And you used to have to peel them out with the pliers and the snips and the tweezers, and then you'd have to paint them and then glue them all together, hold them overnight, and get back to it. Well, they kind of expedited that process with stickers and 3D printed pieces that stick together. And so they kind of made these models for Gundam. They started making a bunch of Gundams. And then they have since kind of trailed and have done a couple Pokemon, as you already referenced the Gengar. That was a gift from WTF in the community and got me thinking about them. So I was surfing for something to, honestly, to open today, and couldn't find anything to open. Big shocker. But I did remember these, and I wanted to pick one up, and they're under 20 bucks. Real easy. I think the age on that is 6+, so yeah, you absolutely should. Cut a slab? Why would you do that? Wait, Ghost Spencer has a point. What slab? What slab is it? And why cut it? Probably to regrade it, or do you need it for the binder? Clip the legs on. I'd rather not say Ghost Spencer, just in case I make it. That's funny. And respected. You should record it, though, absolutely. Especially if you know how to do it safely, Kiddio. Not only would it be educational, but it might prevent safety problems. It's very good. Oh, okay. Baby soft hands. Baby soft hands. Heavy deal. Could use one. You know, that was one of the first things I wanted to be when I was a kid. Is that weird? I wanted to be a professional masseuse. But I wanted to be a lot of things, like an architect and a firefighter. Ninja Turtle, of course, who hasn't wanted to be that? A113, A112, 12 and 13. I wanted to be a ninja. There you go. Ninja. I wanted to be specifically a Ninja Turtle Stafford. In fact, I wanted to be Aladdin because I didn't know that, you know, what he was. What a street rat was. Rather give a nice single than trying to bake crazy rat. Yeah, that's a good point too, especially if you're I don't know if you do the international Kideo, but especially if it's international. Alright. Put his collar together, I suppose. Just like that. Send that. Excellent. And then it's gotta go this way. It's not as easy as you'd think. No, probably not as easy as you'd think. You need some tin snips and a flathead screwdriver is what I would start. So they want that to go in here. Oh yeah, I guess it does fit in there, huh? Just when you think it won't, it does. Giggity. 829. Oh, they want you to piece them together. Alright, now we're gonna pop the head in on this little thing, which should come down. There we go. Like that. And then, uh-oh. Click, click. Oh no, I lost one of the sounds. I didn't hear a click click when I pushed it in though. Oh, that's okay. He looks funny without his little horns. But I do need to make sure that doesn't happen just because. I think I can put his legs down a little bit too. We're kind of looking really like. And last but not least, A2 22, 25, and 24. The stand, because it comes with its own stand. Home massage thing for the wife, but my intentions are Kideo. Daddy-o. That's like real plastic. Come on, just a couple more little thumb. I don't know what hurts more, this or opening Korean packs. Because those are really tough. And I swear I bruised my thumb. Alright, we got them all. I think this one's done too, finally. Alright, that should be that. We're gonna go click, click, click. Huh. Smart. I'm a smart guy. Here. Here. Oh wow, okay. It actually doesn't even clip into the stand. I think it just kind of holds it like a baby. Kind of cradles it. No. Is that on right? That's on right. Something's not right here. Yeah. Okay. I don't really like that it just kind of sits there like that. Especially because when it leans forward, it's not going to stay like that. Great job, Jeff. Appreciate that, Heavy D. Appreciate that. Alright, let me see here. Let's move the tail a little bit. It's supposed to be under his legs. Popped out one of his legs. Oops. Only a kid who keeps touching a hot stove and yeah, that's a tough one to learn, I will say that, and I'm very much the same way. So why so much in the back if it's not even gonna touch the back of it? See how much space and stuff they have back here? Unless it can be held in this order too. No. It's supposed to clip on, it says, but it's not gonna. Feet might go on the stand and tail there. Like that. Or like this. Let's see how it fits like that. Like it's landing. Like where your head's at. Ooh. Well, that wouldn't be a really good display for it. But I see where you were getting at. But yeah. Well, there we go. I'm gonna mess around with it a little bit later too. Because if I can figure out how to make that just be a little bit more secure. And hold on, because I want to be able to move it around freely. Stafford using his noggin, right? I should have thought of that. That was a good thought. If I didn't have because the instructions will kind of. Let's see. This is what the instructions look like. Just so y'all can see. Oh, a little fun fact about you, that's all. I'm going to read that in a second. Yeah. So yeah, I think he's just meant to sit there, but see how it like has the little noise? Like clip clip? Like there's no clip clip. My wife on. What's up, Klinger? Category, I'll be back. Yeah, no worries at all. We'll see you soon, but just chills. Just chills. Yep, just chills. That's what I don't like. And his cape isn't really in. Yeah. I don't want to force anything. Alright, well, we can get... What's up? I hope you're doing well, Jessica. It is good to see you. I need another you and Nate stream. Tell me about it. Nate the PokéGhost, if you are around. We got to get on over here, son, so we can do another stream together. I do have something fun that we can do, limited to, but not including playing the actual game. Alright, well, that was fun. And let me know if you guys like these, and would like to see me do more. These are small enough that I can kind of store them away if I need to, so. Yep. So let me know, and I'll look into seeing if there's any more, and because they're relatively inexpensive, which is what I like. So with that, take a drink of this. And we appreciate that, D. We're doing better just to see you here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to take a quick break. I'm going to stretch the old back out. I'm going to take the pupper down real quick. We'll come back and we'll start looking through some of the artwork. I know that our good friend and long supporter of the channel, Halian, is going to be going live here soon tonight. So we are going to be pretty well packing up shortly after that and going to raid Halian to hang out with her and hang out in another gaming stream to see her play Pokemon. Yes, enjoy your meal, Lori, and I hope you guys can hold it down for me. I will be right back. I would try and make Yevata hold it, but I don't think that's going to happen. Hydrate? Yes, everybody go and take a 5er. And if you have already done that, then you can take a quick second, if you haven't already, and go and check out the new Dragonite short that I put out. And I super appreciate y'all. I'll be right back. Appreciate you guys. And your patience there. As well as the pepper. Commercial break, white noise. Yep, so sorry. So sorry for that. I am back. Ah! What time are you going on, Haley? Like in the next 10 minutes? Alright, Pani Kobayashi. That's who we're looking for. Let's see what we can find. We did pull some arts for Chibi as well. And those include these. Tender so, no, okay. Had a prep test in a while, hopefully. Have to get the kitty short. Yeah, no worries at all. No worries at all. Floette, speaking of evolving skies. Saw a lot of that today. And Pani Kobayashi. Let's see. Mega Symphonia, which I did just open. Houndstone SV promo, that's fine. Mega Symphonia. Excellent. I am looking forward to it, Haley. I'm making one trip, so let me look and see. I think you should. You're funny, dude. White Flare, I haven't had the pleasure of opening yet. Temporal Forces, got the Tranquil, that's fine. That Paradox Rift, we got the Nimble, we got the Crocalor, the Knackley, the Orthworm, Obsidian Flames. How they evolve, Scarlet Violet. Silver Tempest. And Lost Origins. So Macargo Lost Origins, I think I already checked for these, but let's look again. Lost Origins, Macargo, Parasect. Lost Origins. I think I just had it. Nope, too big. Too good. Oh, is this Symphonia? Found Symphonia. Let's find the Snowbird, I believe. It was. Snowbird, yeah. Snowbird. Of course I do. There's Pani Kobayashi. Or Kabiyoshi. Kobayashi. Alright. It's kind of nice getting the cool things out of the Mega Symphonia set. And now we'll go to Silver Tempest. That was the only one they did in Mega Symphonia. Of course, I will have to double check and see if they did do an art rare for the set. Lost Origins. We need Macargo, Parasect. And one of my favorite arts of Parasect, actually, was this one from Lost Origin. So the theory is that Parasect is not living, and the mushroom is in fact infecting its body. Pani Kobayashi. Macargo. Nope. Nope. Don't have it. Going into Silver Tempest. That one I'll have to go and get. That one I'll have to go and get. Yep, sure will. 2 seconds. Because if I don't do it now, I ain't gonna do it. And for the record, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 binders out here. 12 with this one I got. ALB. Yamato. Isn't that sick? We just built him, actually. It's a model, just like the Gengar. How you doing, ALB? How's the day? Hope you're doing well. We're looking for Pani Kobayashi. This guy. This artist. It wants to give you a hug. The weird third hand coming out of its tail. He is guarding the loot. 3. Okay, Duosion and Krokorok. Duosion. Its psychic power can supposedly cover a range of more than half a mile, but only if its 2 brains can agree with each other. Okay, that just opened up a whole bunch more questions than answers. There's one more in Silver Tempest. Krokorok. Can we go for a hat trick? No, we cannot. No, we cannot. About to lay down tired, card show, I'm trying to hit restocks. Yeah? Any luck? You don't have to get into detail, just were able to find what you were looking for. Did you find the droid you were looking for? The Great Tusk SAR. Don't have that. Scarlet and Violet. Okay, that's another one I don't have out here. Dang! That's good. That's okay. We'll look around. Of course, I went through all the Paldea Evolve that we had that night, and I probably would have pulled it. So, we're going to jump straight to Obsidian. And I believe it's this one. Alright. Nitty stuff for member subscriber stream next week. Gotcha. Those are a lot of energies. Oh, there you go. Speaking of Lori, the energy sniper. Alright, Obsidian, let's rock. Oinkoloin, Wooper, Grievard, my ghosty pup. Yeah, it's funny. I said Greavard. I forgot the other two. Winkle and Wooper. Paldean Wooper. Ooh, got the Cosmo, but this one shows the art a little better. Italians. Jeez. Yeah, subscribe. That's, I'm sure, yeah, exactly what she was referencing. Tani Kobayashi. Winkle Lane. Oh, Paldean Wooper. Nope. Sorry, Shibuya. Okay, we'll shout out Shibuya. Pink outline, definitely unique, but it makes it stand out. Little Wooper. And now, we'll get the art I was going for. After losing a territorial struggle, Wooper began living on land. Pokemon changed over time, developing a poisonous film to protect its body. Great, cute little thing, can't touch it. Alright, and Winkle Line. Not that Winkle Line. I don't have the Winkle Line. Alright. Sounds real good right now. This is open, right? Yeah, I was just thinking that same thing, like a big spicy Italian submarine sandwich. So it's really good right now. Oh, Wiglet. He did the Wiglet and Capsicid. And, or, oh no, Wiglet and Capsicid. Okay, we go back. Wiglet. Look at this Wiglet. Like, that's gorgeous. Shout out Mishins with the light rays coming down. This Pokemon can pick up the scent of a Veluza just over 65 feet away and will hide itself in the sand. Good call. Got a kick out of his habitat and said, "I'll just change," right? Right? Wooper, instead of going back and fighting for his territory, he's just like, you know what? The land ain't so bad. Capsicid. Really? I don't have Capsicid, Baby Art, and Obsidian Flames. Odd. Guess not. We move on. We go to Paradox. Paradox. And we start with Crocolore. I don't think I'd ever noticed the little drool on his mouth before. Number 910. The combination of Crocolore's fire energy and overflowing vitality has caused an egg-shaped fireball to appear on the Pokemon's head. So it's kind of like a pilot light. Beautiful art. Knackley Orthworm. Knackley Orthworm. Nimble. Might as well grab him while we're right here, right? And these arts are really incredible. It has its third set of legs folded up. When it's in a tough spot, this Pokemon jumps over 30 feet using the strength of its legs. So he just keeps his legs folded up, and when he's in real danger, he uses them to jump over 30 feet. That's a perfectly reasonable explanation. And response. Radio Raid. What's going on, Stafford? Radio, like Radio Hobbies? Shout out Radio Hobbies, one of the greatest artists that I know. Nimble Baby. Tipsy Radio Raid. What's up, The Rock? I'm always early, that's alright, Stafford. You were also here a little bit prior, too. We're looking for Orthoworm, which is a sentence I never thought I would say outside the objective of the game. But, Orthoworm, yay, let's find an Orthoworm. Radio Raid, SCA, how's it going? I hope you're doing well tonight, fam. It's really good to see you. Appreciate the raid, Radio. Although I don't see you yet. Oh, there you are. Radio Raid, what's up, Radio Hobbies? I hope you're doing well, brother. Really good to see you. How was your stream? How's it, Ghost? It is going well. So far already, we are going through some art. We're trying to find some more of Pani Kobayashi, which this is them. And we also took some time today and we built that. We built the Yveltal. I don't really want to touch it because the stand is not... It doesn't hook onto the stand so well, but it was a fun little build. How was the stream, Radio? What'd you guys do? Got the Orthoworm. Knackley. I don't know why this particular card reminds me of Captain Jack Sparrow being stuck in like the Davy Jones locker and the boat coming through the sand. Also SpongeBob driving the boulder. That reminds me of that too. Did Smart quoted you? Did a giveaway for people as an appreciation. Aw, excellent. I love that, man. Quoted me. I must ask, what quote? That was a fun stream. Excellent. I'm sorry I missed it, Radio. I have to be more cognizant about catching people's streams. Went to go look for him, and he was eating that peanut. I totally missed something. Eating that peanut. Oh, yes. My peanut. Got it. Thank you, Radio. Sorry. Took me a second. But yes. Jack Sparrow. Yes. Man, you could hear my brain back here starting to go. Yes. Yes, I did mention that. It is there now. Good night, y'all. Have a good night, The Rock. I hope you have a good rest of your night, bud. Appreciate you popping in. Got the Knackley, got that. I think that's it. Now we go to Temporal. There's a Tranquil and Temporal. There's a Wattrel and Surging. And I think those are where we have to... And I'll take a look in the back and see how far back we can really go with this artist, but I feel like... Let's get this Wattrel real quick. Notice how confident I am that I have this card. Is this him? Yeah. Guess I can see it now. There's a Wattrel. From Surging. Alright, Temporal is going to be just a little bit trickier because I don't have Temporal bindered. But what we can do is look through them. Anytime I see them yellow borders, it set neurons off of my head. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm the same way, Heavy D. There's always that just, like, it was Temporal, right? Temporal Tranquil, 134. Let's look. The more I look at these, the more I'm curious. Oh no, because it was called Prismatic Evolutions. So many good artworks. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Gotta be here. Gotta be here. Okay. So it's not here in reverse hollows or hollows. Now we start the big hunt. I really want to rip. Ooh. I think that's why I like the IR and the trainer gallery so much. Yeah. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Holy moly, I still have reverses and knots. Not sleeved. That gives me a little anxiety. Oh, you get your Pikachu. I'm just a little mouse. I didn't do anything. Tetsukwayama. That was insanely close to the style we're looking for. We just need one little card from here. We'll go back in time. See what else we can find. We'll read a poem, and then I think we'll see about calling it a night. That and Crown Zenith is hands down. I know there's differing opinions about it, but Crown Zenith is hands down one of the greatest sets. Not just of Sword and Shield, but of all time. Getting closer, found the P-Dove. All I need is a Tranquil. And I'm curious if that's a hollow. If it is, we don't got it. Dom. Another P-Dove. Unpheasant, okay. Now we're in between. We need the in between. Don't do me like that. Are you gonna do me like that? You're gonna do me like that. You did. Okay. That's mildly embarrassing. It is one card, a Tranquil. It's a common card. It's a common card. And I don't have it. Alright, I guess that happens from time to time. Common card, I don't have it. Appreciate that, the raid Radio. Everybody go and check out Radio Hobbies. Hell of an artist for sure. He actually did this Mimikyu sitting right here behind me here. We just give him a quick flip. This one right here. Yep, super appreciated. It's one of my favorite paintings that I have. Is that one there? Yeah, of course, man. Thank you. I'm gonna thumb through one more time. Just feels weird that I don't have a common card. Whether I'm actively collecting it or not, you just think it would random happen chance around. Alright. Just had a thought this year would be my first trick or trade I would like to take part in. That is really exciting, Heavy D. It's also insanely easy to master, and but I don't know, there's rumors out there saying that they're gonna have exclusive art in the trick or trade sets this year, and I'm kind of stoked for it. Well, absolutely, man. I appreciate you to continue to inspire so many with what you do and the artwork itself. You inspire me to keep doing it, so I appreciate you, man. Let's do the time warp again, everybody. Let's go previous Scarlet and Violet. Ooh, it doesn't go that far back. Fusion Strike. Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance. Those are the only ones that I didn't do. Astral I'll never be able to find. I only have like 4 booster packs of it. Evil Sky, Shining Fates, not a chance. Vivid Voltage, probably not a chance. Cosmic Eclipse, not a chance. So Fusion and Evolving Skies. The Seismitoad from Evolving Skies. Clauncher from Fusion Strike. Let's go. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, it's still set to Radio Trainer, huh? We might have to edit that link, Ryan. I didn't even think about it. Oh, I do have Brilliant. What was it in Brilliant? Probopass. Alright. Probopass and Brilliant. Man, my Brilliant is not looking so hot. Probopass. I did not know that that Magmortar was from Brilliant Star. Steve Martin. Nose pass. No shot. No shot. There's our yellow borders. Brilliant. Rolling. Seismitoad. We will get that link fixed, that I promise. Doubt I have that Seismitoad. Not gonna stumble upon that. Not from evolving anyway. If I do, well, I'll eat my hat. Oh, thank God. Okay. And Fusion. Oh, how I miss you. Yellow borders. Clauncher. Alright, channeling Kev the PokéGhost to send his Fusion Strike Juju to find a Clauncher within the Fusion Strike. Let's rock. I'm just balancing things on my lap. Y'all, hang on. Let me get this to a point where you can look with me. We're looking for Clauncher. Got the Swampert, beautiful. Choodle. Narracuda. Snom by Yukamori. Shout out Yukamori. Got this Minun. Hyoganosuke. Shout out Alien. Beautiful. Appreciate that, Ryan. Alright, y'all, go ahead and try that link right quick and let me know if that works. Oh, Lori was on it too. I think Ryan beat you to it. Oh, we edited the edit. That's alright. I appreciate you guys getting on it. Alright, Clauncher, where art thou? I love that Sandygast. He looks so distraught. At the beach looks messy. Yeah, of course, we appreciate you. Yo. Shibuya. Durant. Shin Nagasawa. Oh, I see some more blue back here. Is it a Clauncher? Ah, awesome Crocodile though. Tomokazu Kamiya. You're all good, Ryan. You're all good. I just appreciate y'all being here and managing those. Alright, well, we struck out on 2 of those 3, but the one that I didn't think I had, I did have, and the 2 I'm sure I did, I don't, so. Alright, Penny Kobayashi, let's take a look. And then we might take a look and see. Let me see how far back we went here. Evolving, I'll pull Chibi up real quick. We'll take a peek, see too. And I know that Halian went live not too long ago. She's doing her Nuzlocke over there. And we are going to eventually be joining her over there. Get that Provo Pass out of there real quick. Let's leave him. Alright, that's a lot of episodes. I could try a new format. Just make one really, really long appreciation episode and feature all the cards. Or I can break them up. Typically I break them up into 5s. So y'all let me know, what style of short would you like? Do you like seeing them all broken up into mini episodes, one after another? Or do you want to see them all in one giant short? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 on the button. So 15 episodes, or 15 cards, excuse me, 3 episodes. I also have to consider all the other cards that I want to show. And if they do have enough to go in between, I might have to get crafty with it, but I'm thinking that this is going to be another one that we get to feature all the cards for up until this point. So, Penny Kobayashi. Giant short watch time. Yeah, that could be true. I don't mind when it's broken in parts. Excellent. I like that too. I did think about just automatically converting every single artist appreciation short I do into a long form video also, but that stuff takes a lot of time because the second you change your aspect ratio, it throws everything off. Like your text placement, your overlay placement, your transitions are odd. So I don't know if I am going to do that, but at the same time I do want to be conscious that that might be the way to go. Alright, let's go back to Chibi real quick. We'll see if we can jump back. I think you've inspired me, Evie D, with the yellow border talk. I want to see if we can find some yellow borders from Chibi. Of course, I might just be not remembering correctly, but I think I went into both of these thinking they only had a few cards each, and turns out they both had quite a few more than just a few cards each, so. Surging, I'm sure we went through. We're going to start at the beginning. And I said X and Y, Sun and Moon, Butterfree. What are the odds of that? I'm going to go for it, y'all. Let's see if I have a Sun and Moon base set Butterfree. That wouldn't be in this one. I will go and play the lottery if I have a Sun and Moon base set Butterfree randomly. Just chilling here. Yeah, gotta go. 2 DJ and need to eat and sleep. Yeah, no worries at all. Appreciate you, Kev. Have a great stream. We got you as well. Radio Hobbies. Appreciate you popping in. Appreciate the raid. Yeah, I appreciate the good vibes, man. And keep doing what you're doing. Never give up. Yo, look at this gold duck. Hey, he's on another. I remember what I quoted from you. Oh, yeah? What was that? Sakura Nishida. I don't think I have a random Butterfree from this set. And more. Howl. Potion. Stuffle. Super cute cards though. I might have to go back and look at more of the Sun and Moon. The Sun and Moon base cards. Ooh, I missed some. I got embarrassed. No, no worries, man. No worries at all. Totally understand. Hey, check that out. Oh, you don't see that every day. No worries at all, man. But also know that, you know what I'm going to say, that there's never a reason to feel embarrassed. You are who you are, and you're really, really, really good at it. So, appreciate you being you, brother. Alright, so I don't have a Sun and Moon base. Make sure you did what you wanted to when you woke up. I love it. Make sure you did what you wanted to when you woke up. I love it. Pretty good. I'm pretty sure that there's one in your bag already, Lori. And if not, I now know that I have another one. Promo is not going to happen. Burning Shadows. Why do I have Burning Shadows section here? It's only like 20 cards. But if I have a Vileplume in here, I might just flip. I do not, in fact, have a Vileplume. These are just, of course, not chases or anything, y'all. These are just arts of Chibi that I'm trying to find in the older sets, that's all. Get in there. Sun and Moon, Burning Shadows. Nope. Crimson Invasion. I do not have. Ultra Prism Cresselia I looked at. Lost Thunder I don't have. Unbroken Bonds. Why do I feel like I have Unbroken Bonds? Unified Mind somewhere. Prism, Ancient Origin, Steam Siege, Prime and Flash. Legends Awaken, Mysterious Treasures. Is this the big unmarked one? Yes. Forbidden Light. Yeah, I think this is Unified Minds. Or Unbroken Bonds, one of the two. Okay. Ooh, Unbroken Bonds. It's actually this one here. And the Ghastly. I don't have crud. Marshadow. I also don't have crud. Mega Sableye and Tyranitar looks sick. Unified Minds. Yes. That's gonna move over. Yep. Nope. Nope. This must be Team Up then. Yep, this must be Team Up then. Sorry, y'all. I'm starting to forget my set signals in my old age. And they didn't have anything in Team Up. Sword and Shield base. Nope. Darkness Ablaze. Battle Styles. Showing Rain. Evo Skies, that's where we picked up. Hatterene from Chilling Rain, yeah, probably not a chance. Silver Tempest, Milotic, yeah, don't have that. Got Scarlet and Violet cards, 151 Articuno. Okay. Paradox Rift. I feel like I would have already went through all this, but just for kicks. And to say that we found at least one more from this artist as well. Let's see if we can change that. Will it have to be a Pokeball? Yes, it will. I guess that doesn't diminish the art, does it? I guess I can hold it like that. Chibi. Okay. Now it's starting to really make me doubt. There's actually two really cute cards. I think this is a... Oh, that's a regular card too. But of course, Scarlet and Violet. Another one I don't have out here. Bear with me, y'all. Base. Let's look. Planning to do more sketches later this week, and you're the first person on my list. Look forward to. Aw, that's cool. That's cool and well deserved. And you are quite talented, also. So keep doing what you're doing, also. All right. Riolu, and Blissey. Tell me he's not standing there like, what? You want some? They communicate with one another using their auras. They are able to run all through the night. Riolu. Of course, I do want to shout out, there was another Riolu in this set, and it was by Neo Kimura. And it is just as beautiful. Of course, this is depicting them probably running all through the night, which I think is very cool. Blissey. And let me guess. Blissey has evaded me, yes. Oh, barnacles. I like that art, right? So many good artworks in all of these sets, and then we ran through and got the rest of what we could. Alright, well, I'm really excited to do this artist in particular. Chibi was most recently responsible for doing the SAR Kyurem EX from, I believe it's Black Bolt, or White Flare, one of the two. And thank you all for being here and doing the search with me and hunting through it. That's something I really appreciate. What I'm going to do is, I think, if you could... Well, I was just going to ask you if you're able to grab Halien's link. Not quite yet. I'm going to rock a poem real quick, and then we'll wrap it up for the night, and we'll make it a shorter stream so that we can get over and support Halien tonight. Appreciate that. So if y'all do want to go ahead and head over early, you can. Lori did just post that link for Miss Halien, who is doing a Nuzlocke on Pokemon Gaia, which is a kind of a modded game of Red and Blue. Well, dang, too quick. Well, no worries at all. I always struggle with that because I always say, like, hey, can you grab the link? And, you know, of course, that's just to be ready. But, you know, you can always post it, and people can choose what to do. They are their own peeps. And I appreciate you. You definitely make things work. So I appreciate you being here. And all my mods for being here. Mr. Train, Mr. Gooch. I'm sure I do have Halien, who of course is streaming right now, so she's not able to be here. But if I did miss anybody, just know that your love and appreciation is always appreciated. I do only have one goal tomorrow, and that is to nail down everybody I don't have addresses for, so I might be reaching out. This poem I stumbled across, and today kind of reminded me of something. And of course, I had a thought, and typically when I have a thought, I want to share it with all of you. And that thought was kind of very much summed up into one little poem by our friend Edgar Guest. And let me pause the music right quick. I'm going to read it for you. And just a inspiration to me, as well as to all of you, to always keep your dreams. Hold on to them. Never give them up. And of course, as I always say at the end of every stream, don't let anything stop you. But keep your dreams. They're richer far than the facts discovered are. Do not seek all things to touch. Do not want to know too much. Growing old, I still play the child. Keep some glory undefiled. What if clouds are mist in air? Still see ships sailing there. What would life be if we knew only those things which are true? If the things are bad and good were all by men understood. Nature's hills and brooks and springs would be catalogued as such things. So keep your dreams, for in them lies joys denied to men grown wise. Still build castles in the air, still see white ships sailing there, still have something to pursue, something which you wish you knew. And pretty much just emphasizes the importance of holding on to your imagination, your dreams, your pleasures, even in the face of reality, which oftentimes we are reminded isn't so pleasant from day to day. So I always say it that it takes $0 to be a good person, and if anybody ever needs to talk about anything, you all need but just to reach out. And I can't say that I have all the time in the world, but when something's important, I will make the time. So I just need to know the when. But I really appreciate you guys being here and joining me for this little stream here. Of course, as you all know, I could probably go, but I do want to make sure to put these shorts together, get some edits done on that Dragonite short, and really just wanted to build this and look through some art. So anything else would just simply be just hanging out, which I might get bored a little bit later and come back live. No promises, but if not, I appreciate you all. I will see you on Monday, and maybe I'll pop up tomorrow and do another gaming stream. I might be feeling kind of doing some more work on that Spyro game. So more to come on that, but super appreciate you all. Thank you so much. You can go ahead and post that. Well, it's still there. So Lori posted the link to Halion. Let's go ahead and go over and join her little PokéGhost raid. And thank you all for believing in ghosts. And I will see you all next time. Thank you all so much. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for being here, Matt. I appreciate you. Thanks, Lori. Heavy D, you have a good night.